part two to that episode. Anthony, why are you going over there? Worrying about what Shayla got going on. Why do you care? Why should you care? As Tony Braxton said, why should I care for you? Why should I care? Why? Why do you care? Are you being like Shantae Moore being bitter? Huh? You was being bitter? Bruh, if you went back to your wife, it shouldn't matter whether Shayla is dating who, what, when, why, and how. It don't even matter. If you really don't want to be a Shayla, it shouldn't even matter. And then the fact that you went over there talking about, you'll never find, dun, 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 another man like me. A man who pays all your bills just like I do. Are you serious right now? So you over there making it seem like you know this man that she went to dinner with, and you think that you have the right to say that he's the better, that you're the better man, and you're going back to your wife. You made a choice to go back to your wife after all of this time. Trying to get her to get rid of the bar. Trying to get her to let go of all of these different things. No. Say no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ain't no yay, 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 yay. It's just no, 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 no. Now, Anthony, get it together, bro. If you going back to your wife, then stop worrying about what she got going on. Go ahead on and let that girl be with Chad to be happy, and you know what, clap your hands. Clap, clap. Now, as for Sonny, when are you going to tell Shayla that you was pregnant by Mike? Are you going to tell her? So that way she can be mad and y'all ain't going to be friends no more. Girl. And Dominique, the fact that Mike's grandfather told you that you the queen, and the fact that his grandfather, you know what? Granddaddy, you don't know how crazy she is. You don't know how Looney Tune that she is, and fruit and what's the thing I want to say? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You is going to encourage a girl that's cuckoo on Cocoa Puffs to go after your grandson. A girl that has purity spaz and lost her ever-loving, God-forsaken mind. Then she over there trying to get Melissa to go from going into the store and working in the store and owning her own business to now basically buying and doing the same thing that Jocelyn used to do. And then the fact, the way you looked at Jocelyn when Jocelyn said that Sonny and Mike should get together for the baby. You know what? I am really tired of y'all saying that people need to be together because of baby. Babies don't keep people together. And the way that Mike was talking to Sonny today, talking about we should be a family. Sweetheart, we're already a family because we got a baby. That don't mean I need to be with you. You proven time and time again that you always put every other woman before me. And he more than likely going to go back to Dominique. So I'm just saying. The fact that he's even considering being back with Dominique after Dominique slept with Esteban. What is wrong with you, Mike? See, that's what I'm saying. Mike get good women, and this is what he does to them. Look at Mike. Look at what happened with Dominique. At the end of the Sonny, have this baby, raise this baby by yourself. Leave Mike alone, cause Mike ain't gonna do nothing, but the same thing he did to Rolanda. Rolanda was a good woman. He messed around with Amber. Mike self-sabotages himself. Why do y'all want them back together? We don't want them back together. I want Sonny to be happy with somebody that make her happy. Ralphie. The fact that Momo left that girl in that position to have to work that store, you know what? If I was her, I'd have quit. I'd have quit. Because ain't nothing Jocelyn can do, because Jocelyn is just 50% of the owner. Ain't nothing Jocelyn can do about this situation. But I am glad she said something. But Ralphie ain't going to do nothing. Ralphie going to feed right into Momo like he always does until it come out that she messing with D. As for D, why are you playing games with Tamara knowing you still with Momo? You up here telling her how much you love her, how much she's your only one, but yet you ain't told Momo yet that you want to go back to Tamara. I love the thing with Dee and her father. I think that is a good look. I love to see more of that with black men basically being elders to these young black men and being fathers to all of these men that do not have fathers. Because no matter how old a man is, every man needs that father figure regardless of how old he is. I love that. I love that he told him what his name meant. I love the fact that her mama is going to rehab. Somebody gotta go to rehab. I'm going, go, go, go. I'm glad you're going. As for Amanda, you're going to regret your decision because when you find out that nothing happened between Pierre and that girl, you're going to feel stupid. You're going to feel dumb. As for Amber, you can't keep getting upset. And then the fact you told him the truth about Victor, I commend you for it. But if y'all get divorced, he is throwing it back in your face. This man is getting ammunition to use against you. So if he decides to divorce you and go back to that one over there, he can basically leave you with nothing. This man is getting ammunition. I keep telling y'all that. He is trying to get ammunition to divorce Amber and leave her with nothing. Then the fact, as far as this $2 million, as far as how y'all figure that he's going to be able to get away with it, let me explain. All he got to do is do exactly what he's doing when it comes to PR. Take all of his money and have everything transferred. So what I mean by that is he keeps the money he currently has in his accounts. That can be touched. But any other money that he gets transferred can be transferred to her account. That's the only thing that's going to happen. All he got to do is get PRE to create another account, and all that money can go into that account. And Amber won't even know that money even exists. That part. But that's one that comes in. So yeah, they can only get the money that basically he has in that account. But if he has any other money, it can be transferred to another account. Just like it can be transferred to a Swiss account. It can be transferred to any account. But by putting it in somebody else's account, they don't know. And Amber don't either. As for Dalen, I'm glad you found out about the tracer and the recorder. And I know you feel some type of way. And I know you get ready to go off on Brittany. But Dalen, she never had a case in the first place. You weren't the one recording. You're not the one who posted it. You would have got out of it anyway. They couldn't sue you. It would have got thrown out. They'd have sued Keisha. But what you did was you protected Keisha. But you not going through with this court case and letting Keisha go through the consequences and repercussions of posting it, because that's who should have got sued. All you had to do was say, go ahead and take me to court. And let Calvin do his job. Because when Calvin get there and they find that recording, Calvin gonna say the same thing. You did all of this for nothing. When all you had to do was let me do my job, let me go ahead and go to court and prove that you didn't know nothing about the recording until it was posted. It was recorded without your consent. Dalen? Jesus. Now you done got yourself in the worst mess. And then it was funny when Noelle kept coming in there while him and Calvin was talking. That was funny. But at the end of the day, you got one that is clinging and one that basically essentially, Dalen, you just got yourself in a mess. But Noelle's just acting like that because the fact of the matter, Brittany, that's why she acting like that. At the end of the day, Dalen, it's good that you did try this trial period with her to see, who Noelle was, but she's very clingy. And then the fact she was going to go to church like a harlot. As far as Ernestine and Jay, I do not think Ernestine and Jay need to get back together. Too much has happened. Ernestine has been cheating on him. And not only that, she's still messing around with Trey. As for Nadia, let it go, because if they do get back together, you'll get your feelings hurt. Girl, Jay is maybe going back to Ernestine. I don't know why they want to put them back together, but I don't think they should. I think both of them need to move on, and that's it on that. As for Chase and this other woman, I think it's going to cause problems between him and Candace, so that's going to be interesting to see how they maneuver that. But other than that, I don't think I can think of anything else. If I do, I will let y'all know. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.